It's another day, another Fortnite match. Oh, I gotta clear those. What do we got in the extra? Actually, what do we have for quests? We've got new weekly quests? No, these are the same quests from last time. Hire a character, collect Rift to Goes. And then the other alignment quests. Yeah. Alright, bet. Well, I'm willing to give it at least a one attempt at recruiting Darth Vader. Because the alternative is recruiting Chewbacca, which is a lot easier to do. Let's see. Aha! No. Maybe. There it is, I think. I found the way to get back to it. Perfect. Alright. Now let's see, we've got our audio visual up. Yes, we do. Alright, now we are. Wow. Oh, it's ranked. That's why. I'm like, why is it taking so long for me to find a match? Well, that would be because we were queuing for ranked in the middle of the day. Nobody's queuing for ranked in the middle of the day, at least as far as I'm aware. However, later on tonight may be a different story. And look at that, we're already in one. Alright. But I'm excited, right? We're in another Fortnite match. The cat has been fed and has already teared through his lunch. Believe it or not, this cat is super efficient at eating all the food. All the time. Imagine being rude. I just want the house party. Okay, that's super rude. No, I'm gonna go up here. Nah, I want this one. You can try that. Rude. You gotta love trolls. Alright. Well, I should drop... I've got options. I think we're gonna drop over here. Try and get Darth Vader. We'll complete one of our alignment quests by landing over here at Vader's Solitude. So I think that's definitely on the list of things to do. There we are. Yeah, I feel more confident in that because we should land. Oh, I don't think there's a chest in there. Well, there is a weapon, so I'll take. There's no weapon. Oh my. Please, a gun. Nope. The one gun that was in here has been taken. Aha! Oh no, I wasn't ready for the second person. Drats. Well, that's about what happens, but we really did just do that for the quest. So, there we go. What's our next alignment quest? Eliminating clone troopers will be a lot easier to do. Oh, there's the TIE fighter coming in for the attack run. Yeah. Unfortunately, I was not prepared enough for 2 people to attack. I was only about ready for about 1 of them. So we'll have to work on that. But it should be fine. At least this lobby shouldn't have somebody continuously slide kicking me while I'm trying to play music in a place that nobody spawns. That was annoying. Alright. Ooh. We've got a little bit of lag right there, but it should be okay. There we go. Alright, so I think we'll drop in right about here. I also think if I'm going to be hiring a character next time, it's really just going to be Chewie. Because that's so much easier to do. The fight and a half that it is for Darth Vader just is not worth it. Not worth. Because if all I've got to do is recruit a character, it's a lot easier to land down and take out the stormtroopers instead. But let's throw some alignment quests in here. And I need 350 meters. Okay, perfect. Yep, and our elevation will not hinder us. And I think we're the only person landing directly here. I don't think we're going to have to be... We're not going to be contested for it this time. You know, I didn't even see where Chewbacca was spawning in this match. So... Well... It's time for me to bully the clone troopers. Sorry about this, guys. Well, only in part. There we go. That'll be beautiful. We've got a blue rifle now. We've got our green shotgun. We can shield up and... Wow, we got a purple gun already? Oh my gosh. Wow. It's like, do I really care that it's the same gun? Not really. I will take that over the impulse grenade. And I was about to say we should keep the green shotgun instead of the tan or the lower rarity one. Alright, so we need a couple more. There we go. We'll be able to get there in no time. Because we've got about a minute and a half of just straight running to do. You know what? I don't remember General Grievous being a hireable character. No, and you're all about trades 30 health for 50 shields. You know what? That's worth it when you give me a medkit. Appreciate that. That's a tactic right there. I don't know how good it is, but it's a tactic. I mean, heck, I've got full shields now, don't I? Is that a chest? Sure enough. I miss the days when I could just mantle through the window. There we go, that'll be a good mid-range weapon for us. And really all we have to do is get here and kill them. So, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna do it. Although it would be silly for us to ignore the loot. There is loot that spawns here. Well, that did it. Alignment quests. Damage players with force abilities. This one's usually hard for me to put together. Mainly because it's just hard for me to find force abilities sometimes. Let's zoom in on the map. I'm not seeing nothing. Oh, okay. So they've got it in the back here, huh? You know what? That shield will be pretty good for us to keep a hold of until we need it. We'll loot this stuff. I don't like that. A junk rift. No, that's not a rift to go. That's a different item name. There's a chest in here. The Shield Junior, is it worth... You know what, it might actually be worth... Yeah. Getting our stuff organized here. There we go. Especially with this fight I'm about to get in. He has no idea I'm here. Well, that was definitely a bot. However, I'm not going to complain about it because free loot is free loot, especially for the gold bars that I've been spending in ranked to help revive teammates. It's worth the cost. Is that a lightsaber? Oh, this is bad. Well, you know what? They're not targeting us. So I'll take it. We're probably out of their rectangle, believe it or not. Which gives me a perfect opportunity to get some shields right quick. I defeated the guy who had Darth Vader. I just kind of put that through my head. I'm like, wait a minute, we just killed the dude. Yeah, we did. And perfectly enough, there's a lightsaber spawn here with rock throw. Quickly! Also, I'm going to do a double check back on... I don't think we had... I'm going to have to check it, like, seriously. Step back and check it for a second. But nope, we haven't had any new followers yet, because I didn't... What I wanted to do is make sure I didn't miss out on anybody. Because everybody's important to me. Everybody who presses that follow button is here because they enjoy what I do. And anyone who enjoys what I do, I'm happy to have them. Admittedly, it's not like I can say I do a whole lot, but I'm here for the fun. So if you enjoy it, if we're all having a good time... Oh, wow. Yeah, this is the, what remained of the clone base. I think I might have left that 50 pot behind. But I don't think it's worth going back for, now that we've moved this far forward. Yeah. We do have some force abilities as well, so I think what we do is we seek out somebody to use these force abilities on. And the other tower, so at least one person knows where the circle's going to be spawning this match, it just won't be us. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because it says damage players with force abilities. So I really only have one way to do this. Four, three, two, one. Really? Oh, okay, so that was 150 total. It's like, yeah, is it bad to bully the bots? I mean, I would say yes, but for a quest like this where I can only hit player characters with these abilities to get the stuff to go through, oh my gosh. That Star Destroyer nearly destroyed this entire town. Which is why I'm getting shot at from behind on this hill. Silly trooper. You know you don't want to do that. Ooh, they hit me with the Ambin sniper rifle. Okay. Alright, well that definitely left a mark. Well, if that's how we're gonna play it. Come on. Alright. Well, that was bad. Let's see if I can get lucky enough to get behind cover and heal up.
Short answer is yes. The only other answer I have to give is that I really shouldn't be letting this person do this to me. I should really just be moving on here. Ow. Rude. What about this chest? What do we got in this chest? A whole lot of nothing. Well, if we've got a whole lot of nothing, it's not worth me sticking around for. Okay, well... we need the force powers for the challenge. Yeah. We just take a slap juice and we get moving here. Because what you don't want to have... yeah. You don't want to have somebody trying to find you. Guaranteed it's probably the same person. No way. We got beat out by someone crouch spamming because I flubbed switching my guns. It was the same person on the hill. All I needed to do was swap to my DC-15 and blast him, and I swapped the wrong way. Ah well, GG's. They did well. They outplayed me. They got an added bonus from me outplaying myself, but it's really interesting to see how in a larger effect, how the Star Destroyer is changing landscapes for fights like that. Because I'm just like, that fight would have changed completely had there been more structures there, which typically in Seaport City there is. So...
I was more surprised to see that I wasn't being targeted even though my screen was yellow. And I'm just like, oh no! What do I do? Yeah, there's absolutely no way I'm accepting messages from people I don't know. There we go. Alright, fix that. Nah, I'm good. I don't care about those emotes. We want the music. Alright, now we're gonna have to look for Chewie this time. And we were very close to completing our damage with force abilities. Did we get a new one? Thank the bus driver and land in the mean people places. I wouldn't say the bad places, because technically they're not bad in terms of quality. Like, there's good loot here, and there's great loot over here. We might actually try... what's the distance on this? Yeah, we've already passed it. Normally you can see Chewie's smoke already. And really, this is a small map. I remember Chapter 5, when it originally dropped, had a lot more space to travel. Like, it felt, the map felt larger. It felt like you were actually traveling between zones. And this is this reminds me more of the same size as like the Fortnite OG map. Yeah, because it's more, zones pushed together instead of having more, I don't want to call it dead space, but more open space in between, because like this entire zone here is squished together because you got the ring of clouds. And then, all of these places just feel really close to each other. Now, something I learned off stream that I did not know about out here is that these towers have a first and second floor that you can just drop in, and each floor of the tower has 30 shields per floor. So, okay, what I mean, so example time, this is 30 shields, and then this is also 30 shields. And I'm just like, wow, it was something, I think my brother actually ended up showing that to me, and I'm just like, huh, I did not know that. Yes, you are coming with me, discount stormtrooper. It's like, you're not even a good one.
Now your friends aren't happy with me because I shot you. Yeah. Once again, the reverse Batman stormtroopers are just not, they're just not holding up. Yeah. No, that looks good. It's like, I could get beat out by someone who can aim better with their mid-range blaster, but I'm not quite worried about it. Right? No, we need to target the floor. There we go. Alright, you know what? I'll take a junk rift, and instead of the med kit, yeah, we get one rapid fire, one semi-automatic, okay, one mid-range, one long range, one close range. And no, that looks good. And then we'll keep the junk rifts. I don't anticipate needing healing for this, because those are just footsteps. And the easiest boss fight I've ever played is already done. The craziest part is knowing that her troopers here just don't even care. Wow, there's no TIE fighter down there, okay. Alright, well, I guess that is a possibility to have happen to me. I hadn't anticipated it, but here we are. I'll take the mobility over the throwable. Alright, yeah. Okay, so where do we want to go? I think boxcars is our first stop. It'll take us a minute to get there, but I think we can actually make it. I doubt that we pull... I doubt that the portal for the Star Destroyer spawns near us, so I think we're just gonna go deeper into circle and try to avoid the line that it has. Because it basically fires in a line, and I'm just like, and we just avoid that. Alright, we're about, let's see, do we see anybody? Somebody? Anybody? There's a vehicle. That vehicle might help. Yeah. Yeah, that vehicle I think will be a big helper in helping us move. So that way we don't have to use all of our slap juice. We can just use the one that we used and we just keep moving. Gas station. Do you have any people? Well, somebody did loot there, but they're not there anymore. What's on the radio? This song is catchy. I can enjoy a catchy tune. Okay. Wow, I overshot that pretty bad, huh? Yep, definitely a bot. 800 meters away. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I'm pulling that. A golden shotgun? I'm getting shot at by the starfighter. Oh, jeez. Well, we definitely don't want that. Is that Chewie? Oh, they're chasing the medallion. That's what they're doing. Get back in the car. There's only one way we're escaping this, and it's the tunnel. You best not pretend I won't live in here. Yeah, because, I mean, the Star Destroyers come in and the TIE Fighters here. Yeah, TIE Fighters right there. Yeah, the Star Destroyer's firing on the car. Yeah, the guy who has Darth Vader's on the way.
Again, the crouch spamming? Are people really doing that on console? I'm confused. There's no way people are doing that on console. Unless... I wonder, because I don't build, I don't play build mode, and even if I did play build mode, I wouldn't build. So what if
Right, what if I go to my settings and I go to my gamepad? Is there a controls option? Controller. It's not gonna let you rebind controls on controller, is it? Yeah, auto run, build immediately. Because these are keyboard controls. But it's not gonna let you do any mapping on controller. That, oh no, here, lied, I was lied to. I'm kidding, I just didn't, what's the word? Crouch. We want to change this. Go to controller, binding presets to custom. Builder Pro, yeah, no, we're going to custom. Crouch, I'm gonna change that to the B button. Cycle difficulty, switch mode, edit. Do you want to unbind the other action? Yes. Because I never, like if I'm aiming and I'm using, like as long as I have the angle I want, yeah. Okay. You have unsaved changes. I would like to save them and we're gonna try playing with that and see if that helps. Ideally what I could do, oh that feels weird though.
I could try to use... That's definitely a change. So I was trying to think how I could use my...
Yeah, so my right hand's gonna have more fingers on the controller than my left hand. If I dedicate an entire finger specifically to the crouch, I can crouch spam too. I imagine the way that most people on controller though are doing that is that they're just using a configurable controller, or maybe even like the Elite Xbox controllers with the paddles on the back. So that way they don't do anything funky with their hands. Alternatively, they could have just been playing with a keyboard. Let's see, where do we want to land this time? Well, as far as our alignment quests go, we're gonna have to grab a gate anyways, so we could probably land magic mosses, I think would be a good idea. That way we spawn nearby a... Yeah, we can spawn nearby a portal. Because I imagine that the portals do indeed spawn, well they spawn around the map, and there doesn't seem to be, like I remember when they did this back in chapter 4, there were certain gates that would only spawn in certain places and you could like map where they would spawn and just, you know, land around them. It's like this one is a bit different, a bit more advanced. They don't seem to have set spawn areas for the types of gates, so we're just gonna have to keep an eye out for them. Now here's a play. I was about to say, this carries a little bit of risk. But I mean, look at this. We're landed, we've already got items, we're gonna go to this house. And somebody's already got the starfighter. What we're gonna do is we're gonna crouch. Ah, I see it completely removes the key binding from my old spot as well. So this is me crouching with my B button, which is more of what I was looking for. Admittedly, if I can't hit my shots, there's no reason to try and crouch spam. There we go. We've defeated Brawny Banana. Whether or not that was a real person remains yet to be seen. I'm honestly liking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying having this on the B button instead of the right stick, because that way my right thumb, when it uses the right stick, can just be dedicated to aiming and just have a dedicated purpose. I will maintain the idea that the jetpack is not the optimal form of movement. Sure, it's new, but it's not good enough for me to remove the grenades. Oh, nope, somebody just landed the starfighter out there. I heard that. Close enough that the landing animation was there. Now, I'm just going to be that guy and tell you that if there are melee weapons laying on these logs, you should be able to pick them up and collect them and use them. Alright, we're going to crouch, try and get away from... Yeah, let that person focus on somebody else, because if we can see the starfighter, I don't know that they have the range that we do on our symbols that we see on our screens. But yeah, like right here, the symbols totally helped me detect that there's a person underground in this cave. I'm just like, where would they be? Well, they're underground here in the cave. And they were a bot because, like, I swear any player would have... Oh, wow, they were close to getting this gold shotgun. Now, honestly, I'm gonna keep the other shotgun because if it's gold, well, I mean, and I get to choose, I like the thing that gives me more bullets. Alright, well, we got out of there. And I'm gonna be this person. And we're gonna be ready for this person when they come out of that cave. This is over here. Got it. Alright, well yeah, no, we've already got one. Silly me. Yeah, that's really interesting. I didn't realize that it would change my key binding and take it off the right stick. But you know what? I don't mind trying this. Plus, if I never build anyways, there's no reason for me to have it's basically a blank keybind. So, hire a character, collect rift goes. Yeah, now that I'm sufficiently looted, like I'm actually really happy with this, let's push deeper in and see if we can't find... Oh? Are they shooting in a spot where I can intervene? Short answer, no. So I won't be able to see them until I get closer. This is when I wish I had a higher zoom weapon, but we just don't have one. Yep. Now you're on the ground. Okay. Dang, they had a legendary? Yeah, there was no way I was out damaging that. Really good on them. They had a good weapon here. Colonel Charisma. That... Yeah, no, they're definitely a player. I don't think the bots even target the starfighters. Yeah, and that's a custom-made outfit with the symbol on the back. Oh, they found a lightsaber though, look at them. Okay. Nice. I'm surprised they're not checking where I died. I guess they didn't think I had any good loot, but they're passing up 2 gold weapons. So, I don't even know if they know that. I hope they go back for it, because I mean, if you're gonna get the good guns and stack the deck in your favor, you might as well, you know? But here we are, into the next match already. Look at us go. Learn dark side force abilities from the force gates. So it's not even that I have necessarily a choice here, it's that I need to go do the other gates, the bad guy gates. You know, what we could do is we could help out the light side too. Yeah, because at this point we're really just doing it for account levels, so it doesn't matter which faction we pick. Da 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 da. Resistance base or rebel outpost. So we'll take resistance base. See, but I don't know where they're expecting me to spend bars of the resistance base. Because I don't know that I have found a spot for me to spend bar. Well, maybe the characters. It's like I'll buy an item, you know, pay bars. So that's probably what they have in mind. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I guess I could do that. We are definitely gonna be short if we don't use our glider sooner rather than later. There we go. Even this right here will probably get to about the satellite dish. Oh, well now we'll definitely get to the satellite dish. What I would like to do is land and then run into one of the understructures here. With all the rooms and the compartments, because that's normally about how you last here. Now I'm getting beat out by this other person. Oof. Let's see. Well, we've got a Star Wars weapon. I need something with a zoom. Well, I mean, this technically does have a zoom feature, even though it's not a high zoom. Let's see, do you have any shielding I can buy, Poe? You've got this awesome blaster rifle. Okay, yeah. I feel like that's gonna be worth it. Perfect. Already completed the objective. Yeah, as you can see, I really haven't touched the light side alignment at all. It's like, it's not something I'm interested in. The bonus didn't... You're telling me I bought this just to get this? Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna switch this out for the grapple glove, because it's basically the Spider-Man stuff. Ah, well, you'll learn. And I learned to not spend my stuff next time. Although I actually did have a mission to spend stuff, so it was worth it. I hear that there's a chest. It's like I hear a chest, but I don't see a chest. Let's see, are you the kind of person that's down here waiting for me, or are you on top? Oh, you're definitely in here. Oh, well. You were a bot. You're not! You're not a bot, though. I like how they try to crouch spam while they're... Ooh, I need this rift to go. I collected the rift to go. Game, why are you doing this? Why are you being like that? The game is being game, I guess. Why are you upset? It's only a game. What about a fresh rift to go? Okay, it wasn't a fresh rift to go. Now that's annoying. Like, wait, it had to be a fresh one or not at all? Got it. Alright, well, we're gonna use it. Make our way deeper into circle, probably to about Lone Wolf. I'm just hoping that... I know we're not gonna make it to Lone Wolf on this glide. It'll be good enough to make it to the ground. Heck, now we probably might not even make it to the hill. Yeah, that was a little risky right there. I hear the pew. There's somebody fighting in the woods. With my luck, it's not worth exploring, and I would get focused by both of them and get upset. Because that seems to happen more often than not around here. Is that you get focused by two bots or a bot and a player. I mean, it's the better tactical play. Like, I can't get mad at them for doing it. It's just annoying that it happens. Yeah, somebody just deleted that guy. I just don't know where they shot from. There you are. Alright, so what did you have? You've got a purple long range. I'm gonna like that purple long range, I'll tell you what. Nope, it was a blue with a... Where's it spawning? Oh, I need that! I see the Sith lightsaber, I need it! I need it! My inner SpongeBob is very excited. The bombardment is spawn... Oh, jeez. Okay, that's bad. We need to stay up and away. So we need to make the long loop around. Anybody who's going for that lightsaber right now is about to get obliterated. I don't have a shotgun. Are you telling me you had one of these and you died with it? Oh my goodness. Okay. That's an upgrade I'm willing to make. I was about to say I'm starting to wish I had my my coil gun, or my grapple gun, but apparently this was all I needed. Yep, see ya. I will take these shields though. You know, the thing I'm gonna miss the most from this season, besides the entirety of the Star Wars guns, is I'm gonna miss the music. I'm sorry, but the music is just still so good. Like the music here is just absolute, you know, one banger after the next. That's gonna... Where can I put myself in a spot where I can take... Because whoever has that medallion is a player. Like, bots are not going to fight the boss. So I'm gonna fight and try to ambush this person as they do the fight here. Or when they go to get the, key card. Yeah, because you just lost a lot of HP. Yep. So basically what we want to do is try to stop them from actually using the key card and getting the scan off. I wish there was a way to turn off the flinch or the shake. Is there a way to turn off camera shake? Let's go into the settings. Because if my camera would stop shaking when I get shot, it would be a lot easier for me to actually do the shooting. Motion blur, show frames per second. Yeah, I think that's just an effect of getting shot while you're ADSing through a scope. I don't think that is something I can turn off. Oof. Well, at least I'm doing my due diligence to research what I can and can't mitigate. Because I'm just like, wow, you know, I probably could have hit this person if my aiming wasn't interfered with by getting hit by the blaster bolts. You know what, I might do one more look-see. Because I'm just like, I'm not convinced that there isn't some option for this. So we're going to go into the settings, we're going to go into combat, hold the pickup, toggle targeting. Okay, this is control stuff. Mark danger when targeting. When placing a marker, if you are ADSing when you ping, then the danger marker will be placed instead of the default location. Okay. Auto pick up, swap fire inputs for pump and dump. Let's see. Oh, on mouse, I don't use mouse. Building, editing, tutorial, invert camera view. And none of this has to do with the screen shake when you're getting shot. Okay. Reticle damage and feedback. Hit only. Reticle ammo indicator shows spread. Damage numbers are cumulative. Reticle feedback. Yeah. Nope. It's nothing I can quite control. But it was worth it doing a quick, or honestly, even just a remotely detailed look just to be sure. Because I would rather do the checking and be sure, yeah, you know, this is something you've got to play around rather than this is something you can actually turn off and not have to deal with at all. So, you know what, we're gonna land here. I'm not the only person with this idea. Well, you know, I felt the need to try it, and apparently the Joker was just outplaying me there on the footsteps. Probably not my smartest idea. I want to see how this person plays. Try and get myself familiar with how other people move around. It's weird, like he sees that person on the left shooting, completely ignores them and looks for this guy. What in the tunnel vision was that? So much tunnel vision right there. Because he could have gotten 2 kills instead of just 1. Because it takes, what, 4, maybe 5 shots from that range to break the shields and kill someone?
He hit, it basically finished off the other guy who was already dead.
That's 63 meters? These can fire up to 63 meters? Hold on. What if I go this way? What meter is that now? What distance? 81. Okay, so they are not effective at 81. What about 75 meters? Yes, sir. We have range at 75 meters. That's not bad. I don't know that it's going to beat out some of the other rifles in the game, but having them be... I wonder if the targeting was tighter, probably. Did they take Chewie out of the game? This is like the 4th match in a row that I don't see his blue smoke anymore. Anybody in the chat, if you're watching, if you could do a quick Google search? Maybe? I don't normally ask favors of the chat, but this one time, I may just ask. Worst comes to worst, the chat says no, right? I wouldn't be I wouldn't be surprised if they took him out to prepare for making room for whatever this mode is that they're adding, this fight on the Death Star. I'm very excited about this Death Star fight. I thought it was actually today. Like, I thought it was this week. It's like, nope, not this week, it's next week. And I think it's probably also, wow, shotguns galore. Also going to coincide with the end of the Star Wars mode, which makes me sad, but, you know, nothing good lasts forever. And I was told that Epic Games out of the year has three-month, or like, you know, a bunch of 3-month seasons and then only 1 season that lasts 1 month. I was told that Star Wars got the short end of the stick this year and is only, you know, it's only here for like a month. From like May to essentially, well, essentially, it's going to be the middle of June, so I don't know if it's fully 1 month or not. That's just what I was told, and that Star Wars basically got the short end of the stick. I'm just like, but why? It's a well-established franchise that many people enjoy. Sorry, Hulk. Did you see that? Sometimes I forget about the cooldown between shotguns, so you can't double pump people anymore. You just double pump shotguns. I remember that was a very effective strategy a good bit ago in Fortnite. Is that what people would do is they would carry shotguns and you would go one like right into the next. Like you would just have them right next to each other and just basically get around the fire rate by doing that. I need to get up here. I need to get up here to the second floor. Okay, we've got footsteps. Are they on the roof? Well, wherever they are, they don't seem to be affected by me shooting at them. So, it leads me to believe... they're definitely a player, because I think a bot would have tried to come check out what on earth is going on by now. Let's see, we take one swig of this, hop through the window. They're definitely still around here though, so I've gotta be mindful. Yes, here you are. You're on the roof? Question mark? Yep, they're on the roof. Come on. Yep. I know that I would, yep. I feel that person's pain. That's the first, now I will tell you, that is the first time that has ever worked for me, rather than having it being used on me, and just getting told, you know, tough chicken nuggets, you know. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Here's the rest of the slap juice. That purple item I'm not interested in. We've got 5 bottles of splash juice. I am missing a scoped mid-range, but I'm okay leaving here to start looking for for force gates that allow me to get the rock throw or the force lightning. Now, what I'm sincerely disappointed in is that if you do the work to get Darth Vader, the saber throw, the force saber throw, does not count as force ability, even though it's a dark side force ability. There we are. Let's see, we trade one of the shotguns for that. Nice. Alright, now where is, it is 800 meters? Let's see if we can make it there in 800 meters. Because I've only gotten access to this one time before, and I would love to have it again. The good news is that if we get there late, and, well, yeah, we got beat out for it. The good news is that we should be able to hide in the cave, or just keep moving around here. Alright, go quick. Yep, go quick. Yeah, because we can basically hit this tunnel here for the boxcars. Just kind of take refuge in the train tunnel. Which I don't think we're alone, based on the amount of items down there. Somebody left slap juice behind? Weird. Alright, well, we've got our corner. They can't hit us from here. I remember when those used to deal durability damage to cars. I miss when the car's broken wheels did durability damage while you were driving. It was a good way that even if you couldn't quite hit the, even if you couldn't fully destroy the car, it was a good way to keep people from getting too far away from you. I'm just like, you know, why change that? I mean, I think it was just the season with all the vehicles in it that was basically like, yeah, that's an unpopular change. People don't like it. Even though it was, I would say, relatively balanced and an advanced strategy for people to use. Okay, that X-Wing is being used rather effectively, almost too effectively. Did I just hit the person in the cockpit? Oh my gosh. Come on. Break the tree, I don't see them. They must have gotten knocked out of the sky. I don't see them anymore. I'm sorry, you're shield bubbling a car. I'm not hopping in there. No, I don't want it. You tried to throw a grenade at me. You tried again. Yeah, sorry, boss. Mine's better. He said, I'm throwing a shield bubble on here. Is this car still EMP'd? I think it is. Did he hit me through? He hit me under the tire. Oh, I'm in the storm. I should move. Awkward. Well, you know, that's one way to go through the trees. Ah, I'm missing a wheel. I'm like, why is this so hard to drive? Well, I found out. What in the Mad Max is going on behind me? If I can make it to the gas station, it'll at least fix the wheel, give me a little bit of gas. Oh, I don't think we make it to the gas station. I want to make it to the gas station. Please let me make it to the gas station. Oh, Fortnite. Seriously? Seriously, Fortnite? Yeah, buddy, that did not quite work for you. Well, it's gonna work for him now. I don't feel like I should have lived through that, and I feel like we're gonna die momentarily. Yep! I can't even... I wish that the starfighters had more counters. I feel like the starfighters, the way they are at the moment, are a bit OP. And I've kind of held that opinion for weeks. Because I'm just like, yeah, well, you know, you can either disable them by draining their health bar. If you're lucky, you can throw the shield breaker grenade, which will EMP them just like a regular vehicle. The only other counter is Darth Vader can literally just pull them out of the sky and just, you know, be as crazy as Darth Vader is. But I'm just like, they're so easy to use to bully people. It's like a free win. You just win. And that annoys me. I don't think anything should be a free win. It also didn't help that I was in the perfect spot for them to do a strafing run. Because I was pretty much out here in the open ground, which is perfect. Like, if you're doing a strafing run using the Starfighter, that's where you want it to be. That's where you want your target to be. So I just had poor positioning as a result of that fight. I don't think... Yeah, that spot just does not have good positioning anyways. I think we fight for the Lone Wolf Lair. We move on. We move on and don't dwell on the last match. We focus on this one. Because there's always the next match. That is the one key rule of battle royales, is that even if you don't win the match you're in, you can always queue for another one. You can always queue for the next one. Alright, we hit full. No, we don't. What? That's a bad idea. I didn't think there was gonna be like 7 people here. It's like you wanna get my opinion real quick. I didn't think there was gonna be this many people, and now here we are. Somebody just destroyed a portion of the house, because that will go all the way to the floor. It'll go all the way to the floor. Where are... They've got to be under me. I don't think that happens above. No, that does not play above. Shotgun is the way for this. Yeah. That person is gonna play the stairs. They're looking. They're looking very hard for where we're at. So I don't think we have... Oof. Well, that could not have gone any better for us. At all. Alright, they're on the roof. The way they're running and sprinting around. I think we take this grenade. Oh, there they were. The non-ADS right there. Excuse me? What? Hold on. I just got shot through a wall? Hey now. And I didn't have a reaction there. There weren't enough frames. We would have had to be pre-aiming that spot. Oh well. Yeah, that delay was ridiculous. What? Is this like a TV remote? TV off. I do not understand, and that is one of the most brain rot things I've seen this week. Okay, so we've seen these. These are nothing new. The red lightsaber boost. It's a very I like the sound effect, but I'm just like, no. How about we don't? Okay, I can respect the design of the space shuttles. Really? A satellite as a glider? Okay, interesting, interesting. Oh, is this the end of line? No, this is very much just off-brand Tron stuff right here. In case you were wondering. Icebreaker. It's a shovel.
What's up, brother?
I'm just not... I love it. I like how all 4 of those are transversal. Well, I can say honestly, I've never broken anything as a result of my frustrations from playing video games. Hold the phone. Did I just see what I think I did in the shop? Quick, get back to the music. I did. Well, I did, but I thought it was a different song. I'll be honest. I thought it was a different piece of music.
But no, I have, like, the setting here is really good. I like the setting. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the balance, especially for the starfighters. I'm just like, I'm honestly disappointed that they put something so unbalanced in here. But they were probably just like, yeah, no, the season's only gonna be here for a month. We can put the craziest stuff we want to in here.
And I'm like, well, you know, with that logic, it makes sense.
I still think they only added this jam loop because so many people, myself included, were clamoring to get the emote, the transversal emote. And they were just had no plans to release it anytime soon, so they're like, here, have a jam loop. Now, I still think that Fortnite should come out with weapon skins.
Instead of, well, I guess, you know, to add in combination, like have it be a layering thing. Like, oh, you know, you've got your gun, so then you can put a skin on it. And then after your skin, you can have a wrap. That would be a lot of work. I definitely understand that that would be a monumental undertake. I mean, you could have players choose between skins or wraps. Like, oh, you could put a wrap on your guns, or you could have it as a skin. Because once again, I'm willing to pay V-Bucks to have the Star Wars skins on my guns. So, like, you know, in following seasons, every marksman rifle I pick up is the IQA-11. Or every rifle I pick up is the, that's a bad place to be. Where every rifle I pick up is the DC-11. Or where every shotgun I pick up is the Scatter Blaster. It's like, I'd be willing to pay V-Bucks, or, yeah, I would be willing to pay V-Bucks for that. No questions asked. There's somebody over here. Where did you go? Yep. You thought it was gonna be you. It's gonna be me. Me with my... That isn't even fair. Let me tell you right off the bat. He had the... That guy had the blue shotgun, and I had the gray shotgun. And my gray shotgun went out right there. That just... We love a good glitch. Don't we? Don't we, stream? We love a good glitch. Where the thing is broken, but it's not really broken, and then it just kinda does that. But yeah, that was totally, like, my expectation of how that fight was gonna go, wrong, in every shape of the way. I swear it's roll of the dice picked for who gets the most damage out of their shotgun. Like, it just does not feel like it's calculated in any way, shape, or form of the word. Why did I think that was a good idea? I thought I picked up the jetpack for some reason when I clearly did not. Ha ha ha. Alright, well here we go. We're in a good spot here. I need to look for a red lightsaber. Let's try the meadow. For some reason, for people who are all about the dark side of the Force, they picked a really tranquil spot to put their lightsaber. Let me tell you what, I've seen more of them spawn out here than I have on any other side of the map. Lo and behold, Force lightning. Ladies and gentlemen, I was right. I'm just like, I've seen more of them out here, you know. And sure enough, you know what, you go ahead and shoot my car, right? Because even if I die, which you're doing a really good job at shooting at me, even if I die here, I need the lightsaber at least. I need to get the Force power. They're trying. They're still really trying. More power to them. I'm sorry, but if you can aim through the tree like that, you are programmed. Programmed. Get out of here. You know, I probably, if they were programmed, missed opportunities. Missed opportunities. Alright, we're gonna cross the bridge. We're gonna fix our car. That's the objective. That's the goal. What's on the radio? I remember when this song came out. The official, like, just the natural party song. One thing I will say about the radio and the songs that Epic Games is putting in Fortnite, there's a lot of songs right now that I do genuinely think should be censored or not included. Like, there are very much adult-themed songs being included in rated T for teen experiences, and I'm just like, Epic Games, what are you doing? Like, oh yeah, this is rated for kids 10 plus. And the songs they're putting, like, I'm just, nope, just absolutely not. Like, if I was a parent, I wouldn't be letting my kid be exposed to this stuff, but that's just me. Because I'm just like, I hear the lyrics that they're allowing to not be censored, and I'm just like, I'm disappointed. There's no way we make it there in time, so what I'm doing here is I'm gonna get shields. But that's my rant of, that's my soapbox moment here. I'm like, oh, I can't even say rant of the, we're gonna stay in this cave. This is a good cave. I mean, alternatively, we could just go around to boxcars or attempt to contest the sensor tower. My Fortnite driving skills are reaching new levels of absurdity. Well, somebody's shooting at you that's not me. Yeah, you can try to make the weird sounds, but it doesn't work on me. Where did you think you were going with my car? Yeah, you can take that and you can go explode. Like, that car has exploded. You darn. You know what? I was about to say I don't have to hunt them down. I love it. I love getting tag teamed. This is great. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna head to the gas station. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you, car. You can make it to the gas station. It's like, oh yes, I'm fighting this person. I mean, the third party I get. Like, third party good. Two people completely different turn to shoot at me at the same time. That grinds my gears. So I will apologize for misspeaking. The third party is definitely natural, and I've seen it in plenty of battle royales. But I have seen some absolutely ludicrous near teaming in other matches, and I'm just not here for it. Oh, that's a starfighter. Do I anger the bot and the starfighter for flying in a straight line? I say yes. Why they're choosing to fly solely in a straight line is beyond me. That's the guy from Darth Vader's house. Well, GG's. Did not think I was going to win, but here we are. You know, I have this Sith... Oh. Hello. Impressive tactic, but it did not work. Like, I will respect that tactic for as good as it was, but it just was not the one. Nah, we keep the car. The car is more low-key. We're not going to get targeted out for it. We keep the car. You will get targeted and shot at from across the map for having a starfighter. X-Wing, TIE Fighter, what have you, doesn't matter. If you are in a starfighter, the map will shoot at you. And honestly, I mean, I'm gonna say it rightly so, like, you should. If you don't, and you let them get near you, like, bad things happen. Whereas cars, like, there's no built-in weapons for this car. Like, 0 bad things are gonna happen if I drive near you with a car. If I make contact with your model, right? If I make contact with your character model while I'm driving the car, then you take damage. I think I just drove past a match winner. No, there's a chest there. I don't think that Canyon Crossing is going to be very populated, but I could be wrong. This poor vehicle of mine. Me just over here disrespecting the heck out of it. Excuse me, but for now, I think that we can definitely enjoy this structure. I'm gonna make some interior alterations to it. Now, some people call this decorating. I call it real estate, or I call it sweat equity, right? It's like we open the walls, we've got an open floor plan. Look at this split level. If we can just jump right through there, you know, we can do all that. Alright. Now, we need to be... Yep, there's a person. Just gonna take the car and we're gonna leave. Because I don't have to fight them right now. Nope. I will get the better positioning and head over to the mountain. That's my better play. Yeah, because pushing into that would not have been a good time. It would have been a bad time all the way around. And if you're gonna play high, play the highest spot. Because all the way up here is, one, some healing. You can get a jetpack and some chug splash and some slap juice. We also get a hiding structure to hide in right next to the jump pad, which, I mean, to be fair, like if I hide in here, I can't hide in here. Physically cannot hide in it. And I can't destroy it either? Is this bugged? No, there's gotta be somebody hiding in that. The only way you can't interact with something like that is if there's somebody in there. And 100% I can't get in there, so I'm assuming that there's a player in here directly to my right. This is the only instance I know of that being completely 100% bugged. So I don't trust that it's a bug. I trust that there is some player interaction-based reasoning. That's a car. Okay, so that's the person with the medallion. They're doing a very interesting wraparound. Now, they could end up there, or they could end up over there, I think. I'm going out of the tunnel. Waypoint and cancel. So I cancel both markers. They're definitely still, they could actually be in the cave, or better yet, they could be over there. Alright. Now, no matter where they are, I need to check my exposed sides. Because I don't want to be leaving myself in a vulnerable spot. Now, the circle's already moving, and we want to be over here. As I fling myself down the entire mountain. Very, very subtle, me. Good job. Oh my goodness. If I didn't know any better, I'd ask myself if I'm trying to throw the match. Short answer is absolutely not trying to throw, but you wouldn't know based on how I'm doing this. I am making the most obvious effort to be over here. Okay, we're in the top 10. Where do I see movement? This movement catches the eye, and because it catches the eye, it's where I will naturally aim. Alternatively, I could get over here quickly. No, this is the other one. There's another one that's bugged right here. You can't hide in it. Alright, they are bugged officially. Cannot interact. Cannot be used. That is two separate hiding spots that are just 100% inaccessible. Alright, then this will be a good spot to take cover and plan our next move. Medallion holder is basically hiding in the tunnel. Not a bad move, but there's better moves. In terms of players, there are 8 players left. And as the circle gets smaller, we're gonna see natural progression and natural lobby selection take place. Now I've got a feeling that I could definitely die anytime. This is probably the better one to acquire targets with rather than provide sustained or precise fire. So I'm just like, if I was a young boy, my father, never mind, definitely brain just, you know, doing brain things. There's absolutely nobody near me. We keep using our car for cover. I think we take cover in the first building here in town. As you can see, you don't have to frag out to win the Fortnite match. Apparently, I'm just deciding to play the circle and just the circle. Because typically I would be in the mountains, but I'm just like, no, that doesn't make sense. Especially if you know where the storm's going to be, there's no reason to just play the mountain. I think we abandon the car here. We leave the car behind. Game. This 50 HP decoration is going to cost me... not bad. there's the jetpack. There's there's the mobility item. I wouldn't call it the best. But yeah, we just play here. Oof, somebody just died to the storm. That's rough. I'm not the only person planning to use the vehicles. There's no doorway here though. What the heck? What was that? That didn't make sense. So you want to... Oh, no, he's got Darth Vader. Darth Vader's in that car. That's why. I was about to suggest that somebody was doing some dishonorable things. But no, that's just the person with Darth Vader in the car. They know where they're going. I don't know why they would take my car. Whose bot do they have hired? I didn't think there was a blaster bot out here this season, but apparently I was wrong. Because the bot is shooting at my car. And the person with the medallion's here too. This is not a good spot for me to be. Oh, this is bad. Alright, gain the stamina back, get in the car. There's another, well, the player that just played themselves is dead. The player who played themselves is dead. Unfortunate. And somebody just picked up that victory crown, and we know that they're over here on the right. And they know that we're over here, because, I mean, the car's not a very well-hidden spot. We do not have a lot of close-range options here. We're going to have to push that hill. As the car runs out of gas. I was No way. I held the left trigger to block the moment I pulled that lightsaber out. And I just got screwed over by controls that weren't. That's annoying. I just got screwed over by controls that didn't activate when I pushed the button. Epic Games, how do you have a multi-billion-dollar business with controls that don't activate? That's what I want to know. Well, you're probably seeing it. It's like, well, you know, people spend money in our shop and they spend money on V-Bucks, and I'm just like, oh yeah, they do, don't they?
Having a tough time. I'm not gonna lie. It has not been the easiest time. I just lost. I was in the top 10 of a match, and I just lost because my lightsaber wouldn't block shots when I pushed the block button. So the controls were not responding when I pushed the button to use them. So I am annoyed by that. Usually that does not happen. However, in terms of our quest line is doing okay. I just need one more match where I can unlock dark side abilities and then get 60 points of damage with force abilities. So we're making progress. I was just really thrown off because I didn't think that was a thing anymore, and it happened.
But other than that, it hasn't been a terrible time. Well, you know me, but I've been on a soapbox for most of my time on stream today. We've gotten the ranting snake instead of the sneaky snake. So I do have to apologize for that. That's not my default attitude. Oh wow, I didn't realize that the same AT-AT that was turned into the shop or the restaurant was the same one that you hotwire the cannons for to unlock the cave. Little did I know. Alright, well, you know, we've got a good weapon here. It's a great starter. The BARM ST-12 Scatter Blaster. I almost thought it was a division gun or something. But sounds like you need something yummy to drink and maybe a snack. You know what? I wouldn't say no to a snack. Genuinely, I just like... It's me say no to food. Like, if that happens... You can legitimately ask, who are you and what have you done with Snake? Because I love food. Food is so good. The weird thing is, I don't feel hungry. That's the weird part. Normally I feel hungry and I just don't. Because that, I believe that's a force pull. Aha! We need that one. There's somebody up here, though. There's somebody around. I heard that. Well, whoever they are, they can have the hill. I don't need the hill. They can have the hill. I need that lightsaber. You know what? I said you could have the hill. Why are you gonna do this? Oh, the X-Wing. Please, for the love of all that's well and good, don't target me. Target the person that's shooting at you, or the person on the hill who would also shoot at you, but they were shooting at me instead. You're swimming. I was about to say, I'm just like, no, please no. Just work. Just do the thing. Did I eat something before stream? You know what? The last thing I had to eat was at lunchtime, which was roughly 4 hours ago? Oh, I see that. That's a truck. That was movement. I saw it. It was there. I promise I'm not crazy. Oh, it's being chased by the starfighter. Ew. I think they're probably trying to go for the lightsaber. I'm gonna be that guy. If I get there, if you let me have the opportunity, I'm taking the lightsaber from you both. Somebody just died. Only in Fortnite, man. I don't feel... The weird part is I don't feel hangry. Wait a minute. I come back for science! I need to know. They're not coming back. I mean, first of all, I need to get 60 more points of damage on using force abilities. But like... Oh. We'll take that. Yeah. The effect of the starfighters being super weird right now and staying back here. Anybody else see that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, because I went to do this. I went to block with the lightsaber last match and it was not blocking. It just ran at them instead. I'm just like, but why? Why you do that? Oh, that's 15 points of damage. Quick, get in the house. Oh, they're upstairs. Well, that's a first for me. Hey, we did the challenge. We got the thing. Question's gonna be, how beat up? Okay, severely beat up is the answer. So I was like, well, how beat up is the truck? Okay, so they're down there, which means I can loot this and get the shield. Yes. Shields are good. Shields are very, very. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. What? What in the force? You know what's bad? Being targeted by somebody behind me is bad. There's no way. I wish that you could see a clip of the person that killed you because I'm just not convinced. I'm not convinced that they shot me mid-air while zoomed in. But that's okay. It's like, I'm very much understanding that we can't win everything, because then we would be bad. Or that would be bad. Nobody would want to see me win everything. What I definitely want to do is at least get enough levels to acquire... Okay, so I have to get to level 60. I have to hit level 60 to get the red Chancellor Palpatine. But that isn't even episode 3. No, this is very much Red Robe, Sith, Darth Sidious. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell you that you're off in your naming convention, Epic. I'm sorry, but that's not where that robe is from. That is an episode 9 robe, not an episode 3 robe. That isn't even, yeah, that's not even prequel trilogy robe. Travel distance in a TIE fighter. Block shots or hit players with... Well, I wish I had that challenge a moment ago. And then hire a character. That's the only other one we have.
Someone somewhere is recruiting this person, this other AI that has the blaster. Someone somewhere is recruiting that person, and I need to find out. Because they removed Chewbacca. I don't see the blue smoke anymore across the map.
Like, he's just not here anymore. Like, he just magically disappeared. Darth Vader is super competitive to get a hold of, and I just don't have the skill. I just don't have it. Because even when he first came out, it was like, you know, like it's like 1 in every 7 matches. Well, I could try it again, or I could pick up the TIE fighter and leave. Because one of these landing pads has a TIE fighter. It's normally how it goes. Yep, there it is. One. There's no way that it's me and one person. Okay, me and 2 people. Like, that makes more sense. Alright, somebody's already picked up the TIE fighter. Darth Vader's already taking lots of damage. Darth Vader's already dead. So... Okay. We need to leave, and we need to leave now. Flip and fly. Oh, jeez. He made Snake push up his glasses. The classic anime character, oh no, you did that, you activated my trap card, but it's not Yu-Gi-Oh move. I'm definitely being shot at. Whoever's trying to do it though is not doing the greatest. Okay, so apparently this is what you need to get around the map and find the lightsabers. You need one of these. Nice. Alright, time to head to the gas station and fix the TIE fighter. There we go, we destroyed the support beam. You know, I hope you know that the throttle, they removed the ability to use the throttle on these things. Why did they do it? No idea. But you cannot use the throttle anymore on these. It literally just seems to be on and off now. What? Nah. That's right, the Empire Strikes Back. Oof. They didn't stick the landing. They died of fall damage. Wait a minute, they've got a long-range gun here. I'm gonna need that real quick. Thank you for letting me borrow your blaster. Where are you, person? I no longer see the human that was trying to shoot at me. They see me, though! Oh, hell no! No, 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 no. We're gonna get our shields back up, and we're gonna flip this thing, and we're gonna leave. That's just how we gotta do it. Quick! What? Huh? Oh, me being nerdy about the Star Wars stuff? I mean, well, you know, if they're gonna name things correctly, right? If they're gonna who? Got it! Good. You know, you're not giving me a lot of stuff to break for this. Just in case you were wondering, Fortnite. I didn't realize they gave a challenge to actually destroy things. What do you think that's gonna do? Oh, that's a bot. You know what I could do? I could destroy the gas station. That was so good. I needed that. That's like booking one of those destruction rooms at, you know, at those places and just hammering out the entirety of everything. I feel like I needed that. Oh, that was good. Didn't know I needed that, but apparently I needed that. Okay, so now we know where the circle is. Oh my gosh, a pristine truck! This truck survived my onslaught and now I can use it. Well, the entire rail yard is just gone. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that real quick. Well, I'm not going to turn. Come on. His weapons are reloading. Get in the house! Alright, the starfighter's not... I mean, they can run the starfighter through the walls, but it will heavily damage them and it's not worth it, and you usually burn through the HP bar. So it's typically not advised, which is why they didn't do it. Ha! Me being an Imperial for like 2 minutes while I'm just blasting everything away. Oh, I needed that. It was so good. So that's where... Oh, so the medallion's being left in the dust, huh? Yeah, no, that's fair. It's not... As much as I've liked it... As much as I've liked the medallion, it hasn't been particularly effective and typically gets me hunted down more than anything else. So... You know what? I did destroy that gas station. So that gas station doesn't exist. But I know one that does. I do know one that does. Just gotta make it there. Use the boost! Oh my gosh, that was good. That felt Dukes of Hazzard really, really well. Oh wow. It even took it off. I blasted the other gas stations so hard with the turbo lasers and orbital bombardment weapons that it's not even on the map anymore. It's gone. To be fair, the TIE fighter I used to get over here is also gone. I can't say that I'm surprised by that though. You don't even have to pump your own gas anymore. They just have these... Nope. I am not touching it. I'm not touching it. Somebody else will, and I'll probably get killed by it, but I'm not touching it. No way. You know, at the moment, it really just looks like we can chill out here at the gas station. Alright, well, you know, if we're gonna be at the gas station, we might as well park properly. They didn't even pay! Fortnite confirmed has the cheapest gas ever. I'm gonna track them down. They didn't pay. Hey, you're supposed to pay in bars to fill up your gas? Okay. I'm gonna find them. Is that a Cybertruck? Is that a Cybertruck? You know what? I'll never own one of these in real life because I'll just never have the money. But you know what? I want to drive this thing. Oh no. Oh dear Lord, please no. Yeah, I'll never have the money for this, so the only way I can drive this around is in video games. Because I've always thought that these are cool, even though despite the intention, they're still severely impractical. Hey, this, you know what? You know what? It's blaster resistant. It's blaster resistant. Proceeds to shoot my truck. How could you? I'm missing a tire! They shot off one of my tires! Well, it immediately grew back like a starfish. It just kind of grows the wheel. No. Wow, Fortnite, I'm disappointed. There's no songs that I enjoy on the radio. But yeah, I get to drive the Cybertruck in Fortnite because somebody else died and left it behind. I'm pretty sure that would break a real Cybertruck. Oh my gosh, no! Sniper fire on my truck! Hey! This thing Is this a gold-plated Cybertruck? Yo! This is cool, but this is so much better. We're taking this. Look at this. If Midas the character had a Cybertruck, it would be this. It would look like this. Just all gold. So we're just gonna go add more gas to it, because that's just what you do. Well, technically not gas. I mean, I guess this is very video game logic. Oh no, that's not. Look at that. Look at the forethought. Gas, electric charge. Gas, electric charge. Okay, Epic. I can give you props for that. That I can give you props for. A lot of other things? Nah. You know what? We really are just hanging out at the gas station. Do you see where the circle is? Like, anybody else notice this? Alright, well, you know, if we're gonna park at the gas station, we're parking in the space. The side quest of parking at the gas station has been completed. I swear I heard somebody else. Who? What was that? What was that? What? What was that? Something, the tree just broke? I saw some kind of projectile. You know what? I don't, well, the windows are all open and there's a giant hole in the side of the building. But darn it, you know what? If I'm gonna own a gas station, we're not cooling the outside, okay? It's just not how that works. Oh my goodness. Alright. No, my life as a gas station attendant is ending. Ah, sadness. You know what? If we move 50 feet, we could just say that we're cleaning the parking lot and call it a day. I don't know how we're cleaning the parking lot with an electro staff, but you know. Apparently we have buried treasure in the backyard. What was... Oh, okay, the chest broke. I'm like, no, I'm breaking my gas station. Apparently, I've been holding out and keeping the loot in the bathroom. Okay, alright. Somebody with a glider is here. Was here. I think we leave the... Nah, we can't leave our car. We need this. We need our car. I'm just like, well, we could abandon the truck. And I'm like, what kind of idea is that? A bad idea. That's what it is. Now, what all is over this way? Not much. And I don't even think... Yeah, we back it up a couple inches. That way we have some wiggle room. Because I think there's going to be somebody over here playing the bushes and the trees and the things. Based off of the gliding pattern I saw. But it might be different. Might not. There might actually not be anybody. There's only 7 people left in the lobby. I don't see anybody. Somebody was lost in the store. Well, now there's 5 people and myself. Oh, no. What? Hey, hold on. What was that? Who shot at me there? I'm so confused. Whatever that pinpoint accuracy was. That's my truck. Somebody took my truck. Yeah, I'm literally being shot through the... Listen here, Mongols. This really is my truck. I'm glad that somebody found value in this. Well, my truck is fixed. And I get to play my gas station! Oh. I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy camper. Okay. I get to play my gas station. I've got a blaster rifle. I've got a shotgun. I'm gonna run into the storm real quick. I've got 2 Rift to go. Oh my gosh, that scared me. I've got 2 Rift to goes. I've got a lightsaber. I've got somebody who's blasting me out of my own gas station. Whoever threw that was very, very skilled. I'll give them that. Somebody else was trying to shoot at me from over this way. They took my truck! What in the cursed lobby is this? Nope, use this. What? No! I got eliminated by the person whose truck I stole. How does that even happen? Okay, doke. I actually need to get back to menu. We have hit our time constraint. That was quite...
I see why they have a golden Cybertruck, though. Their entire getup is all gold. Did we get the... Wait, hold on. Did we get the... Did we do it? Did we do it? I saw it. I have to level up. You're joking. Well, at least it's accessible. It's accessible. Alright. Well, my friends, I've got to apologize for me being an absolute, pain in the butt for half the stream. I had opinions and soapboxes and all kinds of things, and I apologize for that. It was definitely the ranting hour, and then this last match here, or these last series of matches, kind of helped me out. Apparently I needed the Star Wars version of a rec room, so we got it, and apparently I needed it. I just want to say thank you for everyone who stopped by to watch. I can't really say that this part was enjoyable for everybody, but if you enjoyed it, don't be afraid to hit the follow button. You'll know when I stream. Typically, I do try to stick to my schedule of Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, but every now and again I will stream outside of those, or an extra. And if I have a stream that gets canceled, I will usually try to make up for it on a different day of the week, just so everyone knows. But I do want to thank everyone for stopping by. I will see you all in the next one. Stay safe and slither on, my friends.